Dynamite live from the College Park Center, Arlington.
Texas, my name is Samoa Joe.
The man that will face
Looking for answers. To World's End, where I would dismantle him personally and become your right. But last week, I looked up on that screen and I saw MJF. What's going to happen tonight? You see, when I walked in the back, I observed lights busted over his head. So I've smelled this before. And then a man was missing.
Tony. Yeah, I don't know about that, to be honest with you, but he didn't have to say.
I know what you can do. You saw that beer bottle sitting there. Right. So you know what?
MJF's trying to frame Hangman Adam Page.
I mean, that could be. That's a good point. That could
Hangman Page. A lot of questions to be answered here in AEW as we head. You're not kidding.
Just say it like the man I thought you were. Have anything to do with this. If you think I give the remotest of your tag, I don't care about the game of Clue Who.
Hangman, you may not care here as an executioner.
Whoa. Remember?
Why don't you do it? Samoa! Samoa!
I hate to say this, you gotta listen to Hangman about that. And then listen, title match, he gets attacked. Then the following week, the Goons attack Max to his aid. And then last week, where? Come on, Joe, think! It's up!
Hangman Adam. You know, I gotta say, Excalibur, that Roderick.
Yeah, was that Roderick Strong or Peter Falk? I don't. Calls for the bell, and our first match here on Dynamite is underway. He got real tough, real neck strong, real quick. That's Roddy Strong. And a decade ago, that's what Roderick Strong is referencing, calling Adam Page his young. In hot. Yeah, and physical, that's the style, as you know. First, a Blue League match. For the first time on Dynamite, a Blue League match. Yeah. Lethal and Roosh, a must-win situation for Roosh here. Men level at 9 points each. Who will take the overall lead? And Page picking up the pace here in the early goings of this matchup.
I'm telling you right now, he is a focused athlete and athletes here in AEW.
And I think with the...
Yeah, there's a lot of uncertainty for sure. I mean, and not for nothing, just being...
And Roderick Strong, though, regaining the advantage over Hangman Adam. 2-1 lead, and now the lateral press. Hangman able to escape.
On the head, maybe want to hook that arm, too, if possible, but Roddy Strong's got him.
That was horrible. That was bogus.
Well, it took time. His body had to get...
By Hangman Adam Page. Roderick Strong taking off his feet. Here from the Golden Jets, Chris Jericho and Kenny Omega. Plus, Riho returning on the scene last week. She was shadow of Dallas, Texas.
We've had so many big events over the years, and winter is...
Again, keeps that offense steady diet of a beatdown.
Tony, remember, the very first winter is coming. That was the night that Elite Wrestling.
Yes, absolutely. That's the night that Sting came in. And what has happened to Kenny Omega and the Don Callis family?
Very unsteady on the outside. Now Hangman over the top on the legs of Hangman as Mike Bennett distracts Aubrey Edwards and Roderick.
It really was.
Now Roderick Strong. Thinking back off. Call Roderick Strong. Hangman Adam Page battling it out inside.
Definitely controlled Hangman Page. Now he's got a top wrist lock.
And but as soon just keep this on the mat, at least for the last couple of minutes.
That's to find out. As Roderick look for the back elbow. Backbreaker countered there by Hangman. Both men, same idea.
Same idea, and both quick feet, good foot.
Man's career spent in Ring of Honor. They shared the ring together. Now we're seeing that history, Tony, play out right before our eyes.
Yeah, they really do.
And remember,
which was hellacious for sure. You're seeing Hangman right now eat.
But he is in charge now.
That can happen for sure. You just did.
I believe he stomped the Texas mud hole in him. Sting's debut at Winter is Coming. His final want to be there for Sting's final match. Hangman!
You could send your tickets to someone's stocking different ways. Hangman looks, man, he is. Wants Roddy Strong to turn around, line him up, and here he comes.
Trouble here. And Hangman needs a physical towards Roddy that the Kingdom's going to get involved.
Now, before the Texas Death Match with Swerve Strickland.
Yeah, well, that Texas Death Match here.
I think Strickland ending up at Hangman's house changed.
Comes and pop-up powerbomb by Hangman. 2 shoulder.
Nah, he couldn't get it there he wanted to. It was really well done, though. And then watches, catches him here in a sit-out powerbomb.
And it will be a fantastic night here in Texas.
Now Hangman and Roderick Strong. Hangman looking for the Deadeye, Roddy. Grabbing out to the top rope. Oh, multiple shots there connect for Roderick Strong.
That last one really gave. That was really creative that time by Roderick Strong, picking him up.
And by Roddy Strong on that, and power.
Elbow strike to the lower back. Dead. Looking for Tiger Driver. Connect.
There it is.
Now, Roddy Strong has wrestled a really...
The powerbomb and then right into his stronghold.
Yeah, it's such a painful hold. In versions of a Boston Crab. And it is brutal.
Glutes.
That too.
But now Roderick Strong gets whiplashed.
Oh, here we go. Here comes
Hangman. Vaulting off the apron.
Sure is.
And Hangman Page. Oh, goes the outside. No pun intended, but now. Deadeye.
It was done.
Well, both these guys really, but Hangman got the win.
Yeah, great return to form for Hangman Adam Page. We are loaded. Roosh in a crucial match in the gold division. Art Briscoe upset the apple cart, and then for a match so here tonight. And coming up next, action in the blue division. Points each. Here you see the standings for the gold division. Coming up next on Dynamite, and here's a look at the Gold League. White and Roosh stay alive in the Continental Classic. Remember,
with a 20-minute time limit, honoring the House of Black.
getting our first taste of Blue League action here tonight.
This Brody right here, he's a bad man.
And now Eddie Kingston.
And his opponent, from Gomez Palacio Durango, Idolo.
In the Blue League as well, he's sitting at 6 points. But McCall, Andrade El Idolo targeting this, and Claudio Castagnoli. Andrade saying that was all in the spirit of the turn Triple Crown champion.
And I believe him, Excalibur. I believe him just by what he did.
In on Bryan Danielson with members of the BCC.
For his shoulder, looking for CJ Perry. And from ringside, it is a round-robin tournament. 3 points for a victory. 1-2 wins apiece.
And that's the cool thing with the Continental Classic, man. It's just like you said.
A good job by Rick Knox, the referee, for waiting until CJ Perry.
Sized has in the last few months, but I mean, still had a
little bit heavier to get more thickness. Not that he needed it, but he definitely looks thicker and more size. And his toughness, meaning king. Nice side headlock takedown, though.
I think you won a few championships with that modern American Triple Crown. The winner, who will be one member of the Gold League, and that person will capture the New Japan ship, a modern American Triple Crown, Tony.
Yeah, it's really hard to go against Royal Rampage in 2022, if we recall that. He's had so much.
Big shoulder tackle in the middle of the ring. But there.
Live on TNT.
Not to mention Ring of Honor's final. And you see, Brody didn't even flinch from those chops from Andrade.
I agree with that.
Brody King changes course.
Got a cross.
And we mentioned that both Brody King and Andrade sitting level. Was looking for that sleeper over the ropes. Andrade felt it. A big cross body by Andrade. Leaps back in, hooks the leg, but off the middle turnbuckle. Right at our... Have to keep our eye on in the Gold League matches. So many permutations of winners in each league will advance to a semifinal round match. Classic.
I believe Andrade's got something going on. He's a bust.
All that too, Taz.
And it'll be the Continental Classic semi-final to determine folding here in the Blue League of the AEW Continental Classic. And Taz, that could have been lights out for him.
Yeah, when your head snaps inside area. Oh, what a chop, though. Nice job. Look at Andrade's.
We'll have 5 matches. The goal is to gain as many points as possible. You will final round matchup Dynamite December 27th. Oh, the drop kick to the knee. Brody goes face first.
Well, the pro wrestler, there is no doubt in my mind.
Smart guy. Goes face first when Brody's facing with that second buckle.
Andrade boot blocked, and now
there you go. Nice. That dragon screw. movement was great.
Uppercuts the back of the knee, Taz.
The crook of the knee, and that's how you could really just...
But due to all that punishment by Brody King, Andrade's
this late in the matchup. He's all
likes those running double knees in the corner. Wild swing by Brody.
Goes out of the dead. Look, he got him up.
Oh, by Andrade.
Andrade El Idolo. Split like a moonsault. The 2 and Brody King.
Quick snapping like motion. I've unfortunately been on the other end of a few
life, so to speak. Andrade El Idolo. He was a luchador in masqueration. And he still maintains those abilities, but he
has that speed and athleticism.
And Brody King, God.
That's got to be it, guys.
I would think so. Was able to shoot that right arm up.
As Brody, just like Andrade El Idolo. And next! You see how the head of Andrade...
Good job by Brody, Excalibur, collecting the arm, because that arm could have laid across...
up off the mat.
That's all core strength and fortitude. That's how he kicked.
Coliseum tickets available at AEWTIX.com. The finals...
Into a slugfest as Andrade comes in high with a boot. I think a lariat again, but Andrade... Oh, man, Paige. Oh, the back elbow! It's months ago. And it may have put Brody King out.
That mind here.
Yeah, but well.
Oh, Brody feet. Smashing Andrade with those elbows. Search of their 9th point in the tournament. And
guys are pretty much spent right now. They are just working on adrenaline, both men.
Shows how...
The hook. El Idolo, the DDT.
He's going to get him.
The hammer. Andrade El Idolo. I missed it at the end, and he has picked up 3 crucial points.
Battle between these two monsters here. And there's that, those that don't know.
And let's take a look at the updated standings. Andrade tied with 6. Kingston and Claudio on the bubble with 3. As he eyes that modern American triple.
Guys, I'm so excited to be here with...
Oh, man. Renee, I love AEW.
Yes. Renee, I like your whole self. Tag up with me on Rampage, you know?
Hey, you're betraying us. Yeah.
Yeah, man, we'll gladly have your back.
There you go. Giddy up.
Nailed it.
Giddy up, I guess.
Having Orange Cassidy's back, but maybe leaving Trent Brett and Danhausen a little...
There's no doubt. Speaking of excitement, here he is.
And we're not going to have to wait long. Coming up next.
Oh, boy. I could tell you I didn't even know the words, so thank you for that. I think that was the first ever Golden Jet. The reason why it's been a while since we've been here is because backed me after full gear, pretty much dislocated my Ethan Page. Big Bill kicks Kane in the face, puts him down on the Starks. Pretty simple. Hey, boys, get your sorry asses
immediately.
And there they are, absolute Ricky Starks. Big Bill for the AEW World Tag Team Championship.
Did you miss me? To be actually very funny, I actually have no problem with you, Kenny. I think because you just suck the life out of every single thing. Because do you really think that you can trust a guy like
Kenny, if Chris attacked you randomly, be surprised. Just saying.
You're basing this off of my trust. Chris, you know what? Let's take, I don't know, something from your past. The Firm, for example. Was looking less firm and a little more, I don't know, something up. But hey, receiving them. I'm on the end of a beatdown once every 2 weeks. So hey, guess what? On December 30th at World's End, Golden Jets, not the Winnipeg Jets. The Golden Jets can maybe take, what do you say to that? Are the #1 contenders, and I'm gonna speak for both of us and say, hey, guess what? You of something, Chris, I hope you remember January.
Correction, you actually beat him twice. You beat him at
Concern, I've already done half of the work. I know you in and out. Are the AEW Tag Team Champion without a name. Right? Yeah, we can fix that. We can fix that.
Oh, come on now. That's a little rough.
You can do better. No, I can do better. I can do better. No, we're going to try again, guys. We're going to try again. I can do better. Is this your first day on the job? Oh, I know. You've got to be. It's going to be like ladies and gentlemen, AEW Tag Team Champs, Big Billy Starks. Kind of did. Big Billy Starks.
Battle.
I can excuse the name, but I cannot excuse... Listen, you said I'm a cloud vampire, believe me. Ending. All I see is a better dressed, less charismatic version. Big Bill, not take all the spotlight. Opinion, but regardless, I want you to know something. You make up as many. Oh, I got them all in the bag. No one cares anymore. You're starting to piss me off, brother. You want the war? Bring it. Team, there is, bar none, nobody better. And if you think, well, scumbag. Much like those tag belts on the 30th, and you, Ricky, and you, Big Bill, and good night. Ba-bang and ba-bang!
Well, Ricky came out here with a smile on his face, but he doesn't have the
championship on the line against the goal. We saw a match years in the making. Former friends. Copeland, we thought he had the upper hand. Both men going for answers after this.
There's no explanation for it with the exception of you've never seen it.
And we are still hoping to get answers out of the AEW Women's World Champion on her way to the ring.
Toni Storm.
Timeless Toni Storm.
Right now that we are going to be joined by this magnificent woman.
May in tow with the AEW Women's World Championship.
Toni Storm, that'd be great.
You're Taz, aren't you?
Yes, I am. Nice to meet you.
Nice to see
Japan.
Sorry,
me.
Yeah, he's a big man with big feet, Luther, too, so that's got to be big gout.
Not happy.
Not happy.
Well, I don't know what you're talking about. Do you know how many performances I've done?
Sure that this Storm remembers the time before. Sorry.
Well, Ruby Soho with the early advantage on 6 months. Ruby Soho, though, she's been active. The body slam, the lateral press.
Ruby Soho has green hair. I don't know who this imposter.
Changed her appearance.
Yes. You know, people can change their appearance.
But Ruby shut it down and blocked it.
Only. Looked nasty, didn't it?
As you mentioned, a big challenger for your title.
I think she's a lot of things. Would you like me to go into it?
No. Riho's got to be careful here.
And Tony, not only is Riho former AEW Women's World
First.
And so now Riho coming in. Tiger foot break. Riho, she was gesturing at the woman to our left. Timeless Toni Storm.
Yes, she may have been the first champion, but we also used to have a...
Reversed by Ruby Soho. Back and forth. And now, Saito Soup.
I'm ready for my close-up, Mr. Khan. Don't I look fantastic with this little headset?
It's amazing.
Isn't it cute?
Really pulls up August 2024. Available right now, LiveNation.com. Riho. Crucifix. Wow. Turned her over.
Tremendous. Tough landing for sure. Give her a lot of credit for kicking out.
I mean, after pointing towards you during our commercial.
Oh, no future. No future. Riho laid. And with a victory over a former AEW Women's World Champion.
If that really is Ruby.
That's right, you believe because...
Going to try her destination unknown and couldn't get it done.
And look at
back off. Northern Lights.
Northern Lights. Ruby's...
I'm far too big.
Oh, Riho.
She gets a big win here on Dynamite. Winner is coming.
Hard fought battle against Ruby Soho. And Timeless Wardlow has been on a rampage.
Since my return, I have been prepared.
Don't like the look in his eyes.
That is a look of pure malice.
Left a path of pure mayhem, destroying every single person in my will. I will be the one to bring the devil of your world is coming to.
We know MJF has a date with Samoa Joe at World's End.
League bout in the Continental Classic tournament set for one fall with a 20-minute El Toro Blanco.
Preston Vance, La Facción Ingobernable, a must. Welcome back to Dynamite. Let's go down to the ring in the Dapper.
Jay Lethal.
In this tournament, he needs to be perfect from here on Lethal. He is mathematically eliminated from the Gold League of the Continental.
World-class competitor, but the thing that jumps out to me is that Lethal.
Absolutely, and Jay Lethal can play a spoiler here, believe you me.
That's, I hate to say it, that's what a pro wrestling locker room's up in advance. So, yeah, no, you're right about spoilers.
And we saw an sleep when Roosh came to. He was furious. He didn't even realize what had happened.
You know what? Strut aside, Jay Lethal is pound for pound one of the greats. You're a big-time name here in AEW, regardless how many points you
Maddox, Tony.
Yes, I sure do.
As Roosh sending Jay all throughout the tournament.
You said that Roosh is even
super intense, super aggressive, and if I was competing against him, I'd cut
League of the Continental Classic. Andrade El Idolo, after picking up a victory to of one. The American Dragon, Bryan Danielson, Brody King. Match Taz like he knows his future in this tournament is on the line. And remember that the tiebreakers become an issue. And to the semifinals. There's some big mathematics that. Lethal, no. Roosh rolls in. Lethal anticipate points, looking to play the spoiler and eliminate Roosh.
And he's going for that leg, Taz.
Lethal able to break free. Kick to the midsection. Lethal and swinging a miss. Roosh looking for that disc
to the corner. Lethal's moment may be right now, Excalibur.
Relish this opportunity to play the spoiler. But Roosh, the bull's horns, no. Lethal counters. Locked in on Lethal. And this is, and Roosh, he is not
Excalibur. Exactly, it's what he did, using the sleeper hold to get a win.
He needs a Swerve Strickland loss tonight. Gold League of the AEW Continental Classic.
Yeah, Roosh, Stephen Jarrett, Sanjay coming out here to support Lethal.
After this loss, perhaps too reliant on the help. And remember, coming up next, our main event for control of the points, but maybe not after tonight.
Surprised when the wind is unfavorable. This is the Continental Classic, baby. When it comes to me chasing my goals.
A sense of urgency, and that we see Strickland holding up those 9 fingers.
I run the industry. Whatever will be, will be. Dallas, Texas. You do all this violent stuff? I do too. This is just you pack a lunch. Whose house? Swerve's house.
Making his way to the ring from Auckland, New Zealand. Way to Hawaii!
Tournament. If they win their next 2 tournament matches, for Switchblade Jay White.
Believe you me, he's going to wrestle like it. Bottom great matches. Even the match we just saw, that was one quick this time. These have been great matches, top to bottom, in this
9 pounds, Mark
Briscoe fan in the Continental Classic, then Roosh. Because Roosh here in AEW, Jay White picked up the victory. Will the story be the same? Points for a win, 1 point for a draw, 0 points for a loss.
And Mark Briscoe doing the right.
As Jay White, the roll up, 2. Showing up for Mark Briscoe. Death Valley driver. Bow connects!
Oh, great move. Nailed him.
Yeah, that crushed the sternum of Switchblade can to prevent Mark Briscoe from bringing him back in the ring.
I think he also plans to use it.
Mark Briscoe trying to return. Look at the Jay White competitor.
Smart, he knows he's in grave danger right here with Briscoe.
Just like the case with Jay Lethal. Mark Briscoe mathematically eliminated.
Discuss it in the previous match about being a spoiler, about ending some.
Mark Briscoe looking pretty damn good here. Momentarily.
Oh, guy just sits around the farm in Delaware, just chest and jacked him over the top rope. Tough landing.
Yeah, it was more of a rib cage now.
Little red hand right there, right in the shop, right.
Jay White. White, the far leg hooked. Briscoe, Jay White. Fighting for a chance to stay alive in this tournament for Cure 15.
Went for that under and over throw.
A bit gingerly.
Oh, that was a big time.
Briscoe hobbling to the corner.
Yeah, absolutely. That leg has been an issue, but that.
And when you commit to a clothesline like that.
Illustrated once again here by Mark Briscoe.
Battle only on WatchROH.com. Blackpool Combat. Athena puts her Ring of Honor Women's World Championship on the line against her Lee. Shane Taylor, one-on-one, and then Page. This has been brewing for weeks. Del Vikingo will take on Black Taurus. Control of White. Brings him up. And you think of Splash Mountain?
Good observation. And having experience in a tournament, this style tournament is very his rear end. I'm telling you.
White.
Oh, wow, what a shot by Mark Briscoe.
And Mark Briscoe, the chance.
Yeah, he's signaling the Jay Driller here, guys.
The Dragon Screw, what a counter by Jay White.
Out of nowhere with that.
That knee.
That big brace on that knee. That brace looks like it's...
And, the sleeper suplex.
For the attack here.
Jay White, though, gets back over the contact, but another sleeper suplex. White
Guns up.
is feeling it.
Right base of your neck.
Going for a second froggy bow here, maybe a shot of
ribs of Mark Briscoe punished in.
There it is.
There he's up and catching Mark Briscoe. That was clutch.
Of the Gold League, 9 points. But Vent or Jon Moxley and Swerve Strickland in the event of a draw.
That's a great point. And for Jay White.
Out. What will the story be? Main event. Cannot wait for that one coming up this Friday night. Ring of Honor. For Justin Roberts.
Delhi Continental Classic Tournament set for one fall. Introducing the participants first, from Tacoma, Washington.
Swerve Strickland has been red hot. There is no...
Is a big part of any tournament, but especially something like this in Jon Moxley.
These two men, Jon Moxley, of not only themselves, but their opponent as well. It's in this matchup between Swerve Strickland and Jon Moxley.
Don't forget, all-important match of the Gold League of the Continental Classic.
Weighing 231 pounds, Jon Moxley.
Victory moments ago in the Gold League of the Continental Classic has eliminated Roosh, mathematically speaking, from the to root for Swerve Strickland to remain held in order to guarantee his spot. A victory will guarantee them a spot in the semifinals.
I appreciate the information, but right now it's about these two cats who have who's going to advance right here. We're going to find out in Dallas.
He comes out a different way than anyone else. He looks, look how he can be.
That's how you have to be, and you got to be confident, and Swerve's got that. He gets out sweating.
It's wrong. The clock has started. The final.
Now this started at 20-minute match started, or 9:45, take us to 10:05.
A waist lock by Moxley. Swerve bringing him down.
For Mac game here, Excalibur. I don't know if that's a good move, dealing with a basic BJJ sweep.
Well, the interesting to put Swerve to sleep here.
Katakatami was the initial part of it. Something you learn now in jiu-jitsu.
And Tony, the thing I was going to mention is that in this tournament setting, I'd like to get, but in this tournament setting, they could be thrown away 3
points. How about Jon Moxley giving him a little kiss that time? I'll write that down.
Tez is not scientific.
You know, it seems like that, definitely for sure. And I get it, I get why. Ninth man, you can't go too heavy one way or the other with him. You can't. You got to just match experience.
Nice drop step behind by Swerve. Pulls Moxley back on the outside for letting his guard down.
And Swerve is going to stay in the...
We don't see Jon Moxley get unnerved off.
Definitely been a little bit smarter in this match. Swerve has done.
Came in and swinging away.
Ooh, big shots. Swerve Strickland, he's emerged as almost the people's choice. And remember, he entered this Gold League. This kick the ankles did Swerve.
He's trapped in those ropes. That's what Mox was got. That was a really, really good point to get out of that ring, Mox. Just get out and create some separation.
All right.
As Moxley,
brother,
head first.
Putting pressure right on that throat, that big boot.
Only a 10 count on the outside.
Pretty darn good match here so far.
He's
excellent match.
Commentators curse on Swerve Strickland there as Jon Moxley comes high
Pitt to win the whole Continental Classic. He hit him like he had him prepared for one, but the bite was more important. Yes! Oh!
Stall the count.
You see this one coming, the big stomp snap.
And dragging the arms of Moxley, sending him spilling through the ropes. And the left leg
apron skirt, yeah.
Left leg is Swerve, and Swerve goes into the steps and arm battling for the top of the table in the Gold League of the AEW.
Throughout the break has really worked on that right arm, that right shoulder of Strickland.
I just was wait a second, Jon Moxley covered. I was just notified that keeps going at this pace, Taz. Swerve Strickland may not have 10 more minutes.
I think that shoulder taped up. It's a target.
Your athletic ability getting that blow in. Let's see what else he's got.
Got to try to follow.
Bringing his hands up, trying to protect from any more blows coming.
For the pain he's dealing with that right shoulder. Brutal. Even just throwing chops. He's right-handed, Swerve.
Oh, wow! Swerve, his head driven into the mat. Able to kick out.
Well, with a basic pile driver, as sadistic as that sounds, it's true. Immensely.
Dollar Loan Center, Henderson, Nevada for Collision on Saturday, February. Then on Saturday, right before the big game, tickets go on sale.
Catches Moxley. Moxley down, and Moxley gets a surge of adrenaline.
Man, it took all Moxley had, I think.
It's by Swerve Strickland.
So tough. It's unpredictability.
And now, look at this, Tony.
Yeah, hammer angle blows. Look at this.
Coming down. The house call from Swerve. Top of the table.
Watch Mox.
Moxley's on. Oh, my God.
That was bad. I think he's banged up out there. That was bad.
Yes, he did.
Referee Paul Turner. Up to 5. Can Swerve's 3 points all the same for Jon Moxley if Swerve gets counted out? Stomp of Moxley. 2, 3. Oh, no! Have elapsed.
But you see Swerve breaking that cross grip to
Strickland.
That bicep is extended. He's going to have to tap out, guys.
That armpit from Moxley. He is putting even more pressure. But
that was great match sense by Strickland to be by that bottom rope.
Yeah, and
Paul Turner for the break.
I don't know what he's doing here, but
Moxley now on Moxley would mean 3 points for a chair. As Swerve rolled him in. And Moxley's head, the back of his head, driven into this. Yes, Swerve! It's gonna stomp!
He's got it.
Wow. Just digging this.
Looking for that JML driver. Moxley.
So quickly done. And that was quick. I don't know.
Yeah,
he got some material.
He sure did. He grabbed it with.
It happens.
Jon Moxley. Moxley now sits at the top of the table with.
He did what he had to do.
Wow, look at that, guys.
I mean, barring some crazy. And coming up this Saturday, action continues in control of the Blue League as the tournament.
What a match that was by both these men. Excellent.
He needs to win next week. Andrade El Idolo, Claudio from contention. Likewise for Eddie Kingston, a loss to Daniel Garcia. What condition will Bryan Danielson be in? A very physical, every ounce of fight he has. Whoa, masked assailants.
Yeah, it's a devil's mask man.
And 4-1, Hangman is outnumbered and
someone's in that car. Well, we know it's not Hangman.
Destroying Hangman Page. And